I have not been, like, when I was doing that here, I was only running, like, 427 defense.
I don't know. I feel like I still... Maybe I should change it. I don't know. Maybe I should just...
I'm not even patchwork. I'm wearing, like, 427, 430 defense.
Wow.
Really,
Well, see, that's the thing.
The DPS races are where I'll wear the threat gear instead because, you know, you've got dedicated healers that are just spamming you. So, like, you know, Nubricon, it's probably not worth it to wear threat gear because there's a, you know, you've got a good 15 seconds every phase where no one's attacking the boss. They're attacking the foot guard and the...
Yeah, I actually just was wearing my Annihilator for a large portion of that fight last time. Because I'm trying to keep it anyway. Doesn't what?
Patchwork doesn't crit anyway, so defense doesn't.
He can crit the main tank.
Oh, he can crit the main tank. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Hatefuls don't crit. They mechanically don't crit, but the other abilities will. But
I'm just glad
I don't know.
I got another boss down, killed all the farm bosses.
Yep, that was what I was, like, some people wanted to go to North, and I'm like, we can't skip the bosses that are farm bosses. Like, to me, then it's an incomplete week.
Well, I mean,
unless
we had, like, what, we had, like, 20 minutes, 40 minutes? Like, why are we going to waste time to get there to do, like, 1 or 2 attempts because we have to explain the entire strat and not get that extra piece of, you know, extra 2 pieces of loot.
Yeah. So, yeah.
God,
Thursday's gonna be good.
Fuck all that Shaman Hunter Pally loot that was dropped last night. Jesus.
Nah, I'm okay with that.
Man, I was sad, but you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Hey, you got shoulders first. I'm pretty sure the shoulders I'd take over helm any day.
Yeah, well, the helm is, even though we have the shoulders and stuff, which are friggin' awesome, it's access to the 6-piece for warriors, which is mind-blowingly good, and the fact that that piece, again, like I said, will let me reallocate talent points to make myself make more threat. So, oh man, we should run a raid tonight. Dead and Mighty wants me to do a survey on the website, like a poll, for what night people would want to do Blackwing Lair runs, because he was trying to put things together for it. Like, he was actually asking a lot of information and making notes about it.
Who?
He was going to try to do it. Dead Almighty.
I mean, we really do need BWL because it's still got a lot of biz items for people.
Yeah, yeah. There's still people that need, they need trinkets, they need rings, they need weapons. Well, weapons not as much, but because they can get daggers and maces and knacks, but people want the Ascandi, people want DFT, people want the chest plates and shoulders and stuff like that. Locamir's still good, the Black Rock ring for MP5 sets for Shaman. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, we have 6-piece now, right, from Nax? We got bracer
Right.
belt, boot, gloves, shoulder, helm. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, we can get 6-piece now.
Damn.
We have access to it with the bosses we're killing because Gluth can drop belts.
I need those fucking legs, bro. The legs are like the biggest upgrade for me.
Legs is Lotheb. be prepared for fuck Central on Lotheb, man. That fight is expensive as all get out, and it's a huge race. Like a huge race.
Yeah, I don't remember that fight for me too. Nathan Hagen, I kind of remember.
Noth, Hagen, and Gothic are our next 3 bosses we're going after. Noth is next. Hagen will be after that, and then Gothic, I think. Those are in order of difficulty, I believe.
Yeah, 4 Horsemen is gonna be a shit show. Honestly, I don't think Saffron is gonna be that hard, but 4 Horsemen and Kel'Thuzad is gonna be fucking painful.
Saffron is going to be easier for us than it is for other people because of the amount of frost gear that we're going to have farmed up by that point. Because we will have been clearing it for a longer period of time. Oh, buddy. Man, I'm like so hyped after all the success from last night. That was just, you know, it makes all the failure feel that much more worth it.
Yep. Or you could just, you know, G-quit and join Dreamstay and get everything handed to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels aligned.
You just have to be not so bad that you get noticed. You can be the worst best guy and ride the coattails through.
Yeah, fuck that. It's on, dude. People that do that fucking quit after like 2 months. Oh yeah, well I got like, you know, 9 out of 9, so you know, fuck this game. I'm gonna go play Hello Kitty Island Adventures now.
Did you guys see that survey that they were, I don't know who made it,
yeah,
but it was
so
that,
long.
I posted and dudes reposted. Dude, it's actually, it's over. Last night I did it before I went to sleep, and it was like 1,200 people. There's almost 10,000.
That had to be a fan that made that, because he asked if everything should be changed. I answered no to everything. Like, what the fuck? It's not vanilla if you change
The only thing I want would be a bigger bank, so I don't have to have multiple alts. A guild bank would be great for vanilla. And I would kind of like the dual specialization, because there are definitely, like, there should be a dual specialization with like an 8-hour cooldown or something like that, where you can't change it mid-raid, but, you know, when you get out of raid, you're not having to pay to go, you know, PvP spec or something.
Yeah,
like
but doing those,
I think
like, changing that is stupid,
helps
man.
the economy.
Yeah, you have
it's
to.
for money as well.
I pay 50 gold every
thing.
day we raid, just before and after the respec. In vanilla, that'll be 200 gold, and that will fucking kill me. I won't be able to do it. But you can't, I'm telling you, if you change anything, or yeah, it'd be nice to have this and that, but then it's not fucking vanilla. It's not. It's Care Bear fucking retail, just like every other expansion they're coming out with.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that, dude. They make little changes now, they'll make huge changes later when they like reset it, and they just shouldn't fucking touch it.
The only thing I said was I thought would be okay to have whenever, like, different was, you know, like the banks would be nice, the guild bank and the extended player bank. Yes, to the graphics as a like client side change if you wanted.
That's gonna be they can't not do that. They have to.
Yeah, and I thought Maradon could be out at the beginning because there's no consequential items out of there. Like people like Dire Maul, like, get the fuck out of here. That would mean like half the shit in like Molten Core wouldn't even be used.
Yeah, DMT shit is like fucking ridiculous. And having those buffs, like, just having those buffs available would be ridiculous. They can't do that.
You're going to Molten Core with DMT buffs on the first time in there.
Dude, we're gonna rape
How
that
retarded
place.
would that be?
It wouldn't be that retarded, because you know there's gonna be one fucking hunter that can't do the jump.
You know what, though?
Dude,
We wouldn't start out doing the jump because we
doing
need to
the
rep.
jump on Thaddeus was cracking me up.
Tala?
Dude, she missed the jump like our first 6 attempts.
Jeez.
I saw people.
Doesn't she have slow fall?
I saw people wait at the ledge for like 6 seconds and like backpedal and try to line it up and still miss.
God, it's so easy. It's like you just run and like you jump. You can jump like there's like a curb on there. You can jump at the beginning of the curb and still clear the gap. It's like people who are falling were like trying to jump at the very end and then ended up just like fucking running off the ledge.
I always go
I don't
cat
know, man.
over it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
like there's so many classes, like, you know, mages can slow fall or blink, hunters can aspect.
Legit,
rogues
if you
can
pop a swiftness pot, you can just walk over the edge and you'll make it. I'm not kidding.
Gonna get people that can't make it those engineering boots that like you click on.
Oh,
it
the
and
rocket
sprint.
boots.
Yeah,
I love those
rocket
fucking boots.
I don't know,
Get
something
them,
like.
Get them the nifty
And that's-
stopwatch.
Yeah, there you go. And that hurts, dude. To be down a healer for that whole portion of the fight, that really hurts.
Plus, they don't have a charge. It's like if you battle res or Ankh in the middle of
No,
the
they
fight.
have a charge. They have a charge.
Do they?
But then what they have to do is they've got to wait till the charge
It's pot
corresponds with the side that they're trying to jump across.
shitty.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, we got some things to clean up, but thank God we got it done.
Yeah, I used my flask ran out on that last fight, and that was my last pummeler. It was rough.
Scrub Lord, that's how you took threat from me. Because I popped Recklessness and a Mighty Rage pot, and I was like, how the fuck did he just pass me?
I'm a druid.
As he was using a super macro.
No macro.
He doesn't
Well, that's
have
how
to
you
use
use
a
the pummeler.
druid because with druid, the weapon doesn't affect like your speed or your attack or anything.
Or my DPS.
But
I mean, it's,
but he can use the effect of it to get the 50% attacker, 50% faster attack
You
speed.
goddamn
Exactly.
cheater.
weapon's just a stat
Wow.
for me. So yeah, I don't have to do any weapon swap or anything.
Yeah, I love seeing people running around with tier 2 shoulders now.
Did you ever get your tier 2 shoulders?
No.
You just passed it. You got AQ and fucking tier 3. Goddamn Murlocs.
Good. Let's skip ahead. But wow.
I gotta go farm up
So-
more pummelers.
I got to go farm up like about 9 million elemental earth.
God damn, dude, that belt cost me like 130 gold to make.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I paid your repairs last night for whatever the hell it cost.
Yeah, I sold 7 crystals yesterday morning for 22 gold each, and I needed 4 Arcanite bars to get Helm. And I just bought them right off the auction house. They were 45 gold each. I was like, fuck, I'm doing it.
Dude, you should have told me. I could have helped you out with some. I've got a
Dude, it
couple
don't
things.
matter. I've been farming my ass off to get gold, so.
Alright.
My repair bill was only like 3 gold last night.
You got leather, dude. Plate is
Yeah.
brutal to repair.
Dude, it was 20 gold. Like, and my repairs and all, I haven't even repaired yet, finally. I'll tell you what my total tally was for last night repairs.
Especially when you're one of the main tanks and you die on random trash bullshit. I do not miss that.
I am up to 2 flasks a week now, so that's putting the crimp on you.
That's good.
Oh, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Only
I-
27 gold, 54 silver for the whole night.
Yeah.
I'm now at 2 gold and 55 silver.
Sucks. I already got 2 crystals this morning.
So I think we'll get to Thaddeus on Thursday.
Yeah, if we one-shot
I
glue.
think we'll get there.
That would be great.
And if we get to him, like, I'm gonna be like, yo, give me 15. Let's do one. Let's do two, maybe. Let's get. And imagine if we killed both wings in one night, dude. That would be.
We have got to get our like repool time down. I mean, it was literally taking us like 12 minutes after wiping.
Honestly, if we raided till 12:30, I think it would be huge.
Is there a reason we can't do Patchwork Thaddeus first? Because then, you know, you've got one class that people can use that works for both of them.
Yeah.
The reason we do the other way is A, we started with Spiderwing, and B, we started adapting our Abomination clear by kiting into the Spiderwing, so the hunters have space to run.
Couldn't they just? I mean, couldn't they just do circles around the entrance?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But see, if we did that,
It would be nice if we could pop a flask at the very beginning, you know, right when we get to Patchwork, and then
yeah,
use
we
it
can do
for
that.
Patchwork, Globulus, Glue,
Thaddeus.
and Thaddeus.
If we
then,
could consistently get Thaddeus down, but I don't want to go there and get a speed bump and get stuck. And then we're like, well, what do? Do we leave him and go do Spider? Or, like, I hate that.
Yeah,
I would
maybe
rather
like
just go-
wait another 2 or 3 weeks for us to.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to anyway, because
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
put
is
Thaddeus
next
down.
Thursday, and that's gonna fuck us.
When we're
so.
when we're consistently killing stuff, or consistently killing Thaddeus, like, then we can consider that maybe like, hey, let's go here first, and that way it maxes our flask usage out, so that we can use them here and then push into Spiderwing with the remaining duration of flasks. And that'll just help us go faster. But yeah, Thanksgiving is going to be a, hey, don't sweat it, nothing official. Anyone that's like, I'll just do an event that night that says, hey, do you want to raid, yes or no? And like, tell people just to show up and see how many we have. And try
You
to
should
do
schedule
something.
like a Blackwing Lair MC, because I could tell you next, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, well, it depends. Like, I mean, I seriously have doubts that we'll have enough to do anything of consequence. But if we have 30 people, we can go do Spiderwing.
Yeah, that's true. If you have 30 people that have done it. I mean,
Yeah,
personally,
I mean,
I'll
maybe
be
even
on.
a few
But
stragglers coming on here and there. You can push a little, or get like, you know, even get some people like, hey, we're taking pickups for Spiderwing. Oh.
I'm just saying,
You
like,
know?
I'll be on Thursday, but if we don't have solid core people, I do not want to spend 4 hours doing Spiderwing. Yeah, no disrespect.
No. Yeah, no. I get it. I'm not gonna take us in there to have a crap show. Like, we'll just say like, hey, who wants to raid? If you're here, like, be on at this time, and we'll do something, and kind of leave it slightly ambiguous, and say, you know, it might be Blackwing, it might be MC, it might be, you know, idle runs and PvP.
Yeah. Yeah, we
know,
should
with
put that
the,
out there
Iron Forge
Thursday
or
so
something.
people are aware.
Yeah. Help me remember.
The other option for Thursday, just an idea, would be that we do Spiderwing, then we do Noth and Hagen, and then we leave Patchwork for Tuesday. That does the same thing.
Again, that's assuming in a perfect world, yeah. But if we spend Tuesday, we do all the Spiderwing, and then we go blow 2 hours on Noth and Hagen, and then we come back Tuesday, and we have people crapping their pants on Patchwork for whatever reason for, you know, a week or something, or an hour or two. Now we're behind the 8 ball, and we've still got 3 bosses to get down. And people are going to be pissed if we miss bosses that we've killed
Yeah,
already.
we definitely need to just farm this guy this coming week, and hopefully get some attempts on something new. But
I think there's some ideas to change our schedule, and I think the best change we could make as a consideration is moving Spiderwing to Sundays. Something like that.
that's rough.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Going in and just what, doing like 2 hours on a Sunday?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that instead of 20 mans. You know, pug your 20 mans and Spider Wing Sundays at, you know, normal raid time. We're definitely gonna need that third day if we're ever gonna kill KT. So.
Yo, but Doc, you can't be doing you can't be doing these 4 o'clock, 4:30 Sunday raids.
Yeah, it's too early.
Yeah, it would have to be normal time for sure.
Yeah, hang on. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, he didn't want to hear that.
I forgot he does the Walking Dead thing. I always watch it on Monday. I don't really care about TV.
I need to do some idle runs so I can start wearing my tier 2.5 head and legs.
What, AQ20 idols?
No, ZG idols.
Oh, because you don't have the
I
enchant
need to
on those.
Yeah, I need to put enchants on them. Because they're massive, man. My legs give me 1 hit and 1 crit. And the helm gives me 1 crit.
Oh,
like,
for your
that
PvP spec, you're
boosts
saying, right?
No, for my threat spec.
Ah.
I've got a threat spec. I don't have a tank spec. Well, it is tank, but it's threat based. And I've got a new spec that I want to try that goes 32 into Fury and only 19 into Prot. But if I go that spec, Eat More will never be able to keep up with threat with me on Thaddeus.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Ever.
You know, I ran out of pummeler charges on that fight, so I could have done more.
It was looking pretty sloppy there at the end. People catching up with you.
You're such a bullshitter, dude.
Caught up with what are you talking about? And if I get some more hit gear, right, that'll help a lot.
I gotta play on Wi-Fi for the next Thursday and Tuesday. I'm getting my floors done. Just have to move my shit upstairs and go wireless.
What do you mean you're getting your floors done? Hardwood floors?
Yeah, I got carpet now, and the guy before me had like 5 dogs. I've only been in this house for about 14 months, but I want to get the floors done before the baby, so they're coming in tomorrow morning, ripping it all the fuck up, and we got tile that looks like wood floors because it's scratch proof. It looks really good, and they're doing the molding too because they gave me a pretty good price.
Take some before and after pictures for me, would you? Because I've been thinking about doing that with tile in my house. I've got the original hardwood floors in my house right now, and like everyone that I've had to come out, because I would like to keep the original hardwood floors, but dude, people give me ridiculous fucking numbers for this shit to refinish it.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted hardwood because that's what my parents had, and they just do, you know, a thick clear coat. So if the dog comes in with like long nails and like, you know, is being crazy, at a slight angle with the right lighting, you could kind of see the faint scratches in the clear coat, but it's not through the actual floor. So you could just, you know, re-clear coat it down the road, which I don't mind at all. But this tile, I literally took my keys to it and could not fucking scratch it, and I was like, alright, this is what I'm getting.
And what is it? It's like each piece is like 1 foot by 2 foot or something like that. It's like long rectangles, right?
Yeah, well, you could get the small ones that are like 2 feet long by like 4 inches wide, but I got the bigger ones that are like 4.5 feet long by 9 inches wide. It just once I put the small ones down in my house, I was like, man, there's gonna be 1,000 fucking tiles. I just figured it'd look cleaner with the bigger ones. But I'll send you pictures.
And are they gonna put it down right on top of the hardwood floor, or are they gonna put anything on top of the old hardwood floor?
Oh, dude, they're ripping it all the fuck up. I'm on a slab. I don't have a basement. So there's carpet and like 70% of the first floor, and then I have like that plastic fake the laminate, and it's just they put it in all shitty and stuff because I was gonna go that route, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna do the tile. So they're gonna fill in all the gaps. Like there's a low spot by the front door, and It should be good to go, man. Once they're done, they come back, grout it, come back, clean it, and then they have a team that just does the molding, which they said will take no time at all. So.
How much is it gonna run square foot for you?
I don't know. I guess I could calculate.
You bought the material yourself, right?
No, this is with all the material and molding.
So how big's your house?
It's not that big. It's costing me about $16 a square foot, the way I just calculated it.
Holy shit, that's so expensive. Oh my god.
Nah, it's not that big. Well, I'm in New Jersey, so I mean, dude, I got 3 estimates. Lowe's was the cheapest, but every time I went, oh, that includes the material though, too, dude, and everything, the molding, everything, and ripping it up and throwing it all away. That's a lot of fucking work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the total package. I'd literally have to do nothing. They even said they'd move stuff, but I mean, I moved my own shit, so.
Hold on, I gotta join this conference call real quick. I'll be back in just a minute.
So Big Fry, I used to live in Weehawken.
Oh yeah, I go there for work sometimes.
Oh, there you go. I went to school in Hoboken.
Oh, okay. You know, there's a bar, Cooper's Union. You ever hear of that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, my cousin works there. That's in
That was a while
Hoboken.
ago. They really changed over the years, Hoboken has. Wow, prices keep going up, man. I think it's because the pop's so low. And the farmers.
Yeah, right. Without the material, it's about like $6 and change per square foot.
You said he had to jump on a conference call.
Yeah, I was trying to calculate it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really go to Hoboken that much. I just go there like when my cousin's working. Every so often. I haven't been there in a long time though.
Yeah, there's a steakhouse there called Arthur's that I used to go to all the time.
Yeah, I've never been there. Arthur's. I'll have to check it out next time I'm there.
Yeah, they give you this huge steak that just like, oh my god.
And now I want fucking steak. I never eat breakfast, but like today's my first day of vacation. I'm not going anywhere though. So now that I'm home all day, I'm just thinking, what am I gonna eat?
Time to eat.
But I don't have a fucking kitchen because I ripped all my appliances out like over the weekend, so I didn't have to do it today. And I'm lazy. I don't want to go fucking spend money on food. I'm just gonna farm like 20 crystals today and fucking be good until after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Dude, I've been trying to make money doing live strats. Every time I do one, I don't get orbs. That's so shitty.
Yeah.
Such a waste of time.
What's your gold rate doing the crystals? How much per hour?
Well, I've been on. I literally logged on like 5 minutes before you joined Discord, and I have 3 right now. So I think
Holy crap.
it's not even been an hour. It's been like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But I mean, there's no one farming where I'm farming, so I'm literally hitting every single vein. As soon as people log on, which is usually about 10:30, 11, it'll like go down to half. So I'll usually take a break and then change to winter spring. But they sell. Last night there were only 3 crystals on the auction house. They were going for 30 gold each. It sucks because when you have a shit ton, you want to sell them all, but if you only put up 2 at a time, you'll make the biggest profit. But you gotta fucking wait.
Yeah, since the Chinese farmers seem to be not as active, you can go get the elemental earths as well. That's what everybody's talking about, and you can get a lot of elemental earths.
That's
per
for
hour.
the nature crots, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I remember questing in Badlands or wherever that is, and it was impossible to do any of the quests because it was fully fucking tiered up.
Yeah, it was just non-stop, totally farmed. Yeah.
So shitty.
Yo, the next time we do Thaddeus, I'm tanking dual wielding. I'm not gonna have a shield on.
You should maximize your DPS, man. For sure.
I'm talking about I'm gonna be tanking dual wield.
I bet you were a fucking Death Knight in TBC, right?
I was not. I've always played a warrior.
Really? Damn.
I played a Shadow Priest for a little bit in TBC and Black Temple and Hyjal when like Shadow Priests were fucking gods.
Oh, my bad. Wrath of the Lich King was Death Knight.
And then in Wrath, I played a warrior for probably 90% of the time, and then I played an elemental shaman.
Yeah, I did.
I was almost exclusively DPS in retail all the way through.
I did elemental and TBC
Wrath,
for
also,
3s.
when Wrath first came out, what was the instance that was where you fought like the robot dude? Maybe it was like Bull Doom or
Aldoar, I think.
I did
Memoron, the guy.
I did a Resto Druid for a little bit in there because, dude, Resto Druids were so OP in Wrath. Like, you could have hots on everybody.
They were always
like
OP, man.
The Life Bloom that, like, fucking does, like, a healing touch at the end of it whenever it runs off. Like, oh my god.
They were always fucking ridiculous, especially in Arena. At one point,
yeah, but kept it around the tree.
I race changed to Goblin at one point just so I got the Rocket Boot racial for Arena, and they took it away like a month later, and I race changed back. Fucking take all my money.
When whatchamacallit comes out, when Retail Vanilla comes out, I will either be a Shadow Priest or a Rogue.
I'm undecided. I think I'm gonna do Hunter or Rogue, or should just fucking Shaman again.
But if
I had a Rogue main. I had a Warlock and Rogue main and a Hunter were my main mains in retail. I actually don't understand why our Rogues don't top the meters.
Well, the ones we had did, and then they left because of volleyball or whatever bullshit excuse they had.
God, if we could get like cut everybody and Buddhist and Chong. And
I don't remember
Seth's
cut
back.
everybody. I remember Buddhist though.
Dude, cut everybody would put Buddhist to shame.
I was just gonna say I don't remember Buddhist ever doing anything other than top 10. Like I don't remember him top 3 or top 5.
Like in MC, when we were doing MC, the only way I could beat cut everybody is if I went 100% consumables the entire time and blew Recklessness and Death Wish every single time it came up.
Yeah, and that's chugging Mighty Rage potions on cooldown.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive. That's how G-Bus does it, man. That fucking kid is crazy. I don't know how much money he spends on that shit.
Stela is crazy, man. Stela's damage is just fucking shot through the roof here in the last month.
Well, that's why I told him when we were still doing Blackwing Lair, I was like, yo, you need to let them know, like, if you want a tank or not, because I'm telling you, the next tank that drops, they're going to be looking towards you. Because that's what happened to me. It's like, oh, I'm going to be a DPS warrior, yeah. And then they're like, oh, you want a tank? They're shard and tank here. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to tank.
I just like that the very last time I DPS'd in MC is my very last night as DPS in Vanilla. I was number 1 overall. And I was like, I'm okay with this.
Warriors are fun when you're not dead. Yeah, Stala's been doing pretty decent for not being on so much. He has a lot of shit going on. And they changed his schedule, which fucking blows.
Poor Jeebus, man. I've never seen anyone die as much as he does. I really don't get it.
Dude, it's because he's popping maximum consumables. That's why. And he still has like leather gear on, leather and mail.
Yeah, imagine if the other 39 people did that. I mean, I'll even pop mana potions on trash and shit. Not that, you know, mana potions are gonna help us kill it faster, but it'll definitely help save some people.
I don't know how he can even afford it.
I don't know, dude.
Dude, it's because he's on all the time.
He is on a lot.
Yeah. He had like, what, 120 some elemental earths or something?
What? Let me see what I'm at.
Just like Sunday and Monday, he farmed like 140 or so elemental earths.
Damn. I'm at 45 days played, and I've been playing since December when it came out.
Let me see what my slash play is. I know I want to see what Doc.
It's pretty crazy though. I've only, if you think about it, I started in December. It was like December 18th. So I've only been playing from December 18th to about the end of January. If I played
Holy
nonstop.
shit! How many do you have, Eatmore?
53 days, 5 hours.
Oh god.
Ray Die's at like 130. I know it.
Nah, dude, I'm at 91 days.
You got
Dude.
double, man. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Dockin is probably at like 200 days played.
Yeah, he definitely has.
Dude, in vanilla retail, after the very first year, I had 220 days played out of 365.
Yeah.
My original count has way.
I misread it. Actually, I'm
fucking
68. I'm not 53. I'm 68. I misread it.
If you think about it, though, other games just don't have that built in. I'm sure there's other games we've played for, you know, triple the amount of time.
Dude, Diablo 2, if they had a slash played, I know my count would be fucking retarded.
Counter-Strike for me.
Oh, dude, my roommates played the fuck out of some Counter-Strike.
I like Counter-Strike.
Boom, headshot.
I would try and play Counter-Strike with my roommates and would just get like so raged if I ever got on a team against them, because they were so good at it. It would piss me off.
The only first-person shooter I was actually decent at was GoldenEye for N64. That game, I knew all the spawns, like the order of the spawns.
Oh, dude.
Any other
GoldenEye
first-person
was so
shooter, I
cheeseball
suck.
because you could just like farm the fuck out of people. Like you kill them in like one place, and you're like, all right, they're gonna spawn at this next place.
Yeah,
just run
and
there
it
real
wasn't
quick.
online either, so you were only playing with friends or at parties, and I would always dominate
Everyone's
that game.
motherfucking screen peekers.
Screen peekers, what?
God damn.
Oh,
dude,
for like the
I
Halo
would
stuff,
rage-
yeah, if
I
you
would
did the
rage
LAN.
at everybody because he would screen peek like a motherfucker.
I gotta head out, guys. See you later.
Later.
Please. I'll tell you what I used to play was Team Fortress.
Oh, yeah. Toast.
Team Fortress Classic. I never played Team Fortress 2.
I only played it like way after I saw the videos of it for YouTube or whatever.
Dude, everybody was so good at Medic, he could like boost himself all the way across the fucking map and then just start infecting people. I was always a sniper on Team Fortress, dude. I was so good, like, just fucking snipe people as soon as they poke their head around the corner. Just headshots left and right.
Have you played any of the virtual reality shit?
No, I'd like to.
I was thinking about getting the HTC Vive. My friend has it. And dude, the first person shooter games in that are fucking awesome. It's actually like you're doing it in real life, like the way you have to move around and everything. It's so fucking cool. You gotta pull the ammo to reload from your belt and actually load it into the gun and cock the gun like every single time. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. It's so much fun. And it's not like playing Nintendo Wii where you gotta move around with the, you know, controller and stand up. You have to do all that, but you don't Like, it doesn't feel like a chore when you're playing VR. I couldn't stand the Wii, like having to fucking swing the controllers and shit.
Alright, so what do I need to go farm? Right, I need some Glom's blood is what I need.
I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I got 4 crystals. I think I'm done. I would totally do a live strat, but I don't win orbs, so there's no point in me ever going back in there. Except for the Piccolo. It's the only thing I'd go back for. Alright, I think it's time to log. I gotta move my computer upstairs, so I'm gonna be like a half hour. Alright, later, man.
Adios.
I'll send you the before pictures later.
Word.